guys, we're starting with some purple paint. This is the beginning of a collegiate series, fraternity, sorority, whatever. Just an idea I have in my head. Not sure how it's going to turn out yet. But today's colors are purple and gold with a little bit of white accent. So this is going to be another one of my combination tutorials, such as I'm going to what do you call it here? I'm going to add an acrylic painting on top of the fluid art if it comes out the way that I want it to. So I hear a little beeping in the background. I'm cooking, so I need to go downstairs and flip my shrimp in a minute. Alright, let's blow this out and see if I can cover the canvas. I knew I needed 2 cups when I mixed it, but I was just gonna wing it. Okay guys, I am running this paint a little bit thinner, so I'm gonna have to mix a little bit more using Floetrol mixed with a pouring medium mixed with water. So I don't know why there's a weird clump in here because I'm using new paint. So I've been noticing that lately when I do a combination pour of different mediums. So let me mix some more paint, go flip my shrimp, and then I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So again, this is a violet Floetrol water / Artist Loft mixture. I was trying to run it a bit thin because A, that helps my paint dry faster on bigger canvases, and B, usually flows better. But the Floetrol does make the color a bit lighter, and because this isn't as even of a ratio that I mixed prior, it's going to be 2 different shades of purple going on here, which is fine. So let's try to fill in these spots that I couldn't get the paint to move, and hopefully the darker purple overcompensates for this lighter shade that I just mixed, because I mixed it really quick. I didn't give it time to sit like I did the first time, where the longer you let it sit, the faster, what am I trying to say here? The longer you let it sit, the more the original color comes back. But for this smaller amount that I mixed, I may have went a tad bit overboard with the Floetrol, but you know, it always is what it is, and that's a fact. So let's see if that's enough to blow out evenly. If not, then I'll just tilt it and fill in with the backup mixture that I have here. The only reason why I didn't do this in the first place is because this has a bit of shimmer in it. Okay guys, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I did what I always do, which is accidentally dip the blow dryer into the actual canvas by accident. So I'm just going and using the leftover paint in the cup to cover the corners, which it isn't that much. Hopefully the rest of that will be covered by the other colors. This is a 22 by 28 canvas, if I didn't say so, which is why that one cup didn't cover the entire canvas. Normally I use a 16 by 20 a lot unless it's commissioned. This isn't commissioned yet. Hopefully it gets sold. But as you can see with that mixture of Floetrol that I used, you're already starting to see some lacing and cells there. But this is just the background color. It has nothing to do with what I'm actually attempting at the moment. Now let's see if I can be less clumsy and not dip the dryer in there again. Okay. I'm going to take the pre-mixed color that I have here. If I can get the top off. I just got paint all over my mouth. So again, corners to cover those. When I run the paint this thin, y'all, part of the canvas just automatically shows through. So I don't want to use too much of this pre-mixed paint because I need to make sure the rest of the paint moves. So what I'm gonna do is go in with the pre-mixed gold that I have. Actually, I'm gonna torch first. I'm already seeing a few air bubbles. There are some specks of white. I have no idea what that came from unless it came out of the Floetrol, but that's also fine. So we'll start with a lot of gold in the corners. This is no particular pattern or anything like that, but it does help me to cover the corners a bit more. And I'm going to blow all of this out toward the center. I'm struggling with the gold a bit because I think it started to dry because I lost the little top to this one. So going in with the gold, I'm going to blow all of this that way, or try to. So highlight slash flare. Gonna go in with some white, which I just splashed all over the canvas. Trying to open the lid. This is more of just to give it a bit of a highlight, so I'm not gonna be too heavy-handed. Just go on and pour it on like icing. But every time I say that, the bottle has a mind of its own. Now it wants to fall off the table. Y'all don't realize how much I struggle with these sometimes because I cut a lot of stuff out. And sometimes it's a struggle, y'all. So, I know I don't know my own strength sometimes. I'll just go in and squeeze the bottle too hard. But since these were already like a ready mixed combination, because I use these colors a lot in other paintings, I think it's starting to develop some skin on top of some of the paint in the bottle because some air is getting to it. So I think that's where some of the problem is coming in at. I think that's enough gold. I'm trying to leave the center semi-blank because I want to come in and hand paint something there later. Get some of this paint off of my hands and see what this looks like blown out. Alright, y'all, so that is step one. Didn't come out exactly as planned. I can't talk. Didn't come out exactly as planned, but that's fine. I'm gonna go in and try to get some color on the sides that doesn't have color. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. Even though I don't like to talk through, I try to talk more. But at some point, I'm just gonna start back, what do you call it, time-lapsing the videos, because they're quicker to edit that way. And I don't like to talk as much as I appear to. I just ramble. So yeah, that's kind of cool and funky. So we'll see how this looks once it's completely dried. Kind of match my tights, huh? Go in with a little shimmer flakes, not a lot. Because if I'm still going to go with the plan that I had and paint something in the middle, I don't want to have to sketch over chunks of glitter. So just gonna do a little shimmy shim shim. The reason why I like using this glitter is because it's iridescent and it basically mimics whatever color is shining on the canvas. So when it's up against the white, it looks white. When it's up against the purple, it gives like a lavender slash fuchsia kind of a tint. Just a little snowflake in the middle. So yeah, that's it, guys, until I come back, until it's dry, I guess you could say. And then I'll try to add the other piece of art to it that I want to add without messing it up. So I got to start practicing my sketches now. So all I have to do is lay it out. I'm honestly thinking about putting a guy in the middle to represent the frat, or It's too, I don't want to put a bulldog because everybody has a bulldog almost as a mascot. So, but yeah, this is part of the collegiate HBCU, I guess you can say, series. Yeah. Keep watching. Next to dogs.